Hey Virgos, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. So we're going to do your August reading. So this is for the entire month of August for Virgo male and females. And I did get some feedback on the previous videos, and I was told that the shuffling sounded way too loud. So I'm going to try some new things here. Okay, so just so you know why I'm doing this and not my usual deal. Okay. Let's see, this is for Virgos for the month of August for love and romance. All right, so let's see what we have. We have act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they were with you, so you will always consider them. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay, so some of you guys are feeling tempted. There's somebody around you who you are attracted to and you're just not trusting yourself. Okay, so let's take a look. Or this may be happening to your partner because, you know, the energies can kind of go back and forth. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles reverse. So, yeah, there's some behavior here that's like you're giving, either you are giving somebody outside of your relationship more attention than your partner, or this is happening to you. Judgment. Okay, well, whatever it is, the truth will be known. Okay, so be careful. If it's you being tempted, someone may find out. Treasure your loved ones. We have the moon. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do it quieter. All right, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's saying treasure your loved ones because there are things that are hidden here. Somebody's exploring new, like other options, all the options out there. So maybe there's people who are showing interest in you and you're having trouble deciding whether, you know, maybe you should go for this, or, you know, I feel like you guys are kind of entertaining the idea. Okay, so do something for someone else. Oops. Four of Pentacles reverse. The Four of Pentacles reverse is about letting go. And I feel like if you really love this person, you're going to have to let somebody else go. You know, if you do, whoever it is that you truly value. A decision needs to be made. You have to choose between two people. Okay, which one is it that you truly value? There's opportunities out there for you, but you need to let go of something in order to take that opportunity. So when you're making that decision, you know, it's saying do something for someone else. So take other people's feelings and everything under consideration. Okay, so I think that's the advice there. So let's move on to the Celtic cross. Okay, so again, this is for Virgos, male and female Virgos for the month of August 2018 for love and romance. What can Virgos expect in the month of August? Whoa. Sorry. Oops. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands reversed, crossed by the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely a disruption of sorts at home or within a relationship, a marriage, a committed, type of arrangement here. And what's crossing you is the Ace of Swords. So that would be the truth. That is what your challenge is fessing up to the truth. Or your partners, because, again, it could be either or. In the foundation, we have that Four of Pentacles, letting go. Like I said, something would need to be let go of. Someone would need to be let go of in order to pursue what it is that you really want. But first, I guess you have to figure that out. And maybe that's why this Ace of Swords is what's crossing you, because maybe you haven't quite figured it out yet. The Ace of Swords, it's also about not just truth, but communications, thoughts, ideas. In the past, we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So I feel like there were changes that happened within the relationship that really didn't benefit the relationship itself. What's crowning you is the Six of Swords reverse. So yeah, I feel like you do want to leave the relationship, but you just feel like now is not the right time, or there's just a hesitancy. And it's all mental. It's all like your thoughts that are holding you back. The what ifs. What if I leave and this doesn't work out? What if I'm making the biggest mistake of my life? All of that. Okay, King of Pentacles in the near future. In the reverse. In the near future, okay. How you see yourself is the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, you guys are seeing yourselves as being completely stuck in the situation. How your partner sees you, the Emperor and the High Priestess. For some reason, I'm getting... I feel like in some cases, like you guys, I don't know if on purpose or what the deal is, but your partners see you as like being rock solid, like they don't, like, they do see you as a mystery, like maybe you have things to hide, or that they, not just things to hide, but that maybe they just don't know everything there is to know about you because you're so controlled. They sense that there's something that you're trying to keep from them, that, so I would be careful, because I kind of feel like they're it's not that they can see past your poker face. It's not that. It's just, it's more of a sensory kind of thing. Like, don't underestimate when you've been with somebody for a while, you know what they're going to say before they even say it. It's like you get to know that person so very well that even though you don't know what they're up to or what's going on, it's like you can sense certain things. You can sense when something's just off. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, they definitely have the sense that you're trying to keep something under wraps, keep something under control, something of that nature. Hopes or fears, we have the Three of Wands. And the overall outcome is the King of Swords reverse. All right. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles, upright. feel like you guys are just that pursuit of stability and continuity may not be the best thing for you right now. Even though it's the natural thing for a Virgo to want, you know, but I don't think it's really leading you to happiness. Okay, Four of Wands reverse. Five of Cups. Two of Swords reverse. Someone's having to make a very painful decision, possibly about letting go of a particular relationship, a committed relationship, somebody that you live with. Like I said, a committed relationship. It's a very painful decision. You know, I don't know what it is, but I feel like Libra and Gemini had similar storylines. So I don't know. I have to see what the hell's going on in the sky, because there are no coincidences. What am I doing here? Okay, so the Ace of Swords, we have that with the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like this is truth. This is like you're afraid to say something and make someone feel the way this guy looks. You know, beat up. He's like bleeding from the head. He's bleeding from the hand. You know, this person's trying to comfort him. It's like you don't want to cause pain to yourself, to others. And so you feel like maybe it's best for me to just keep quiet and pretend like everything's okay, but it's not. It's not okay. We have the Strength card reversed. So this is making you weaker, making you feel weaker and vulnerable and, you know, like powerless. And it's all because you need to gather up the courage and strength to just face the truth. The truth is going to be what sets you free. So the Four of Pentacles here in the foundation is in the reverse. We have the King of Wands reverse. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Specifically Leo for a lot of you. And we have the Four of Cups reverse. So again, another four and another card about letting go. Letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, what you used to hold on to very tightly because at one point you did value. Let's see. Chariot reverse. I feel like you don't want to make someone angry. You think this person is going to like hate you for the rest of their lives if you do this, if you tell them what the truth is. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse here in the past. Clarified by the Fool reverse. So yeah, you've been resisting a change, a new beginning for a bit. Okay, because this has been from the past. So yeah. Or something in the past here, and it could be recent past. Something happened in the past that made this relationship, like it took a turn for the worst, and you've been resisting leaving for a while. Or since then, since it took like this change. There was a big change. A negative shift is what I'll say. Three of Wands. I feel like you've been working up to this. So you've had this idea that, yeah, I need to get out of this relationship, but it'll happen eventually. It was that kind of thing, like it's magically going to happen. It'll happen when you decide to make it happen. It's not just going to happen. And that's the thing. If you just let it happen, sometimes it happens in a very ugly way. So just keep that in mind. Six of Swords reverse is what's crowning. We have that clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, I feel, again, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. I feel like you're moving toward that, at least mentally. You know that it's going to happen eventually, but you're trying to figure things out. You're confused. You're not quite sure yet. And so you're taking things slow and being very meticulous about it. Near future, we have the King of Pentacles reverse, clarified by the Hierophant and the Magician reverse. I really feel that, you know, you're going to realize, or your partner will realize, I don't know. I feel like it's you. You're going to realize here that you gave it your best shot. You know, it just was not meant to be. I feel like, you know, you're going to see that your intent was to make this last forever, but it just didn't have the wherewithal to happen. It wasn't able to manifest in the way that you wanted it. So there is going to be a realization of that here in the near future. The Hangman. There may be a period of time where you just need to see things differently, but you will. And I hate to say it, but I feel like things in the near future might need to get worse. There might need to be, you know, because I feel like, okay, so in the center of the reading, you had the Four of Wands reverse. So the relationship already has taken its toll, obviously. I feel in the near future is when you really start to see it being reflected in yourself and how you come across to other people and how you feel about yourself mostly. It's really mostly about how you see yourself. And I think that it's really going to scare you when you start to feel completely powerless over what's happening in your life, because that is not the way life was intended. You know, we come into this life with free will, right? We make our own choices and we choose which path we're going to take. And right now, or not right now, but in the near future here in the month of August, you're going to feel a bit powerless, like you're being controlled or something, or some like higher force is controlling your life, when that is not the truth. You're just not choosing. You're choosing not to manifest your true happiness. And so I feel like this is going to be happening for a reason. You're going to be made to feel the lows so that you can see, hey, this needs to end. Like I see this in a totally different light and I can't continue like this. Okay, so I do feel like that may be happening for you here this month. You see yourself as the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Five of Swords. You feel defeated. You know, that for some reason, this is like, you feel like this is too much for you. Like this is not something that you want to handle. You don't want this conflict. You don't want to have to live through this. And so you've been maintaining yourself stuck. Because you're not ready for this ending. Ten of Swords reverse. How your partner sees you, the Emperor and the High Priestess. The Knight of Cups. Oh. So, Eight of Swords reverse. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, again, I'm going to tell you, I feel like your partners are suspecting that there is somebody else. They feel like you're trying to hide something. You're trying to control your environment to the point where it's just unnatural for you. So there may be changes in your routine or changes in the way, you know, even the littlest things like how you handle your phone. When you leave the room, do you make sure you take it with you? Do you these are the things that people pick up on, and they're red flags, you know, and I feel like your partner is getting some red flags right now. So that's why I'm saying, like, if there's somebody else, or it's just a matter, maybe there's not somebody else, but it's just a matter of you being able to just say, hey, this is just, I'm not feeling it anymore. This is just not working out for me anymore. It's better to just say it, because otherwise, you know, people are going to draw their own conclusions. Hopes or fears, we have the Three of Wands, clarified by the King of Swords and the Ace of Rods. Okay. Again, I feel like you're kind of hoping that things are just going to fall into place, that you won't be the one to have to cause all of this, or, you know, by just saying how you feel, that things are just going to kind of happen and, you know, remove these blockages. But I don't know that that's going to work out for you too well. Okay, overall outcome, the King of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords reversed. So if you guys are dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I feel like they may be finding out something and cutting you out of their life. If this is just you, then somebody's cutting somebody out, because I feel like there's interest elsewhere. There's like a love, or yeah, some kind of affection, but it's outside of the relationship. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. So maybe somebody's hunch is true. I don't know, but I feel like there's other opportunities out there. But for you to get this other opportunity, and this might be better for you, you know, this other opportunity might be the best thing, but you need to cut something out. You need to cut this other relationship. Okay. So let's move on to the Celtic Cross. I'm sorry, to the Celtic Cross, to the finance and career reading. So weird. I don't know. I'm telling you, you guys are like the third sign having this similar kind of issue. Okay. So I do want to mention something because it just came to mind because of the last thing that I said. But this whole idea, and I really like to shuffle on camera, because so people can see that I'm not just putting some cards out there at my convenience. Whatever comes out is what I read. Tarot readers are really like interpreters. That's what we are. So if you go to China and you need an interpreter, you hire an interpreter, and the interpreter tells you what the Chinese people are trying to say. And that's their job. And that's exactly what I do here. I just interpret whatever the cards are saying. The messages do not come from me. The messages come from the divine. So it irks me, and I usually don't allow for like comments to get under my skin. And it's not that it gets under my skin. It's just that tarot is something that is very, it's a really spiritual thing. So when I hear a comment like that, like, oh, you always tell us the same story, or it's the same story again, like, I don't control that. The messages are coming from above. So if you're getting tired of hearing the same story and it does not pertain to you, then it just does not pertain to you. It's pertaining to some other group of people that share the same sign as you. If it does pertain to you, and you're upset that the same storyline keeps coming up over and over again, well, then guess what? You only have yourself to blame, because that means that you are keeping yourself in that situation. So if you want a different storyline, then make a change for yourself. So now that I got that out of the way, sorry, but that's the truth. All I'm doing is reading here. I don't make the stories up. I don't choose the storylines. It is whatever it is. Okay, so there's that. All right, so finance and career for Virgo, male and females. Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Ace of Swords. Page of Pentacles reverse. And the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Oh, this card was flipped. Let's see. So I kind of feel like you guys are waiting for some new opportunity. You're anticipating some kind of news, or you're waiting for a new opportunity in your career. So let's take a look here. The Emperor reverse. Four of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been open to new opportunities, but the only thing that's been presented to you are just things that you're not interested in. Either, you know, the job itself is not interesting to you, or the pay is like way below than what you are willing to accept, or the job entails having like a situation in which you have somebody kind of breathing down your neck, that kind of thing, and so you're not willing to take that, but you are open to new opportunities, or you have been open to new opportunities coming into the month of August. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands. So I feel like you guys have been, yeah, okay, so you've been at a place, a job, an employment, a place of employment. I feel like you're not happy there, which is why now you're receptive to other ideas. And it could be because either they don't pay you enough, or your boss is like a micromanager, some kind of asshole here. All right, so you're trying to make this decision because you like to be stable, okay? You're a Virgo, you're an earth sign, you don't like to be jumping around, moving around, so you like to be stable, but something is off. As far as like the dynamic at work, you just not get along with somebody there, or you just don't feel happy there. And so yeah, even though you feel secure, you have some sense of security, it's like, you know, you have to make some type of decision because something's off. We have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Rods reverse. Okay, the Queen of Cups again. And the Fool. Again, I feel like you have this strong sense that there's something that you would enjoy doing better, you know, more. You would enjoy doing more. Maybe you already know what this is. And it's like, I don't know, maybe you are a teacher and you want to be a firefighter, whatever it is. It's like, I know what I want to do, but can I really go for this right now? Is this going to work out? There's a bit of a hesitancy. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles reverse with the Hierophant, Queen of Wands reverse, Seven of Wands reverse. Listen, guys, I feel like opportunities are being presented, and you're just turning them down because you're putting more value on the amount of years, or, you know, however long you've been at this job, the security that the security that you've built. I'm saying it in quotation marks because I think it's like a false sense of security. Nobody's really secure in any job. We can all get let go at any, you know, in a moment's notice. That's just how the world works now. So it's really like a false sense of security. And here you are, because you just don't have the passion, or, not the passion, but like the courage to go off on your own, and just, stop fighting this feeling here that you're not going to be successful here, but you're just afraid because you don't know what's coming after if you let this job go. And it might not be that you have to let the job go, but at least get the ball rolling and, look into other things here. But I kind of feel like the opportunities have been presented, and you're afraid to take them because you value that security so much. And I feel like you value it so much that it's become to your detriment. Okay, because maybe it's time for a change. So let me see what the Seven of Swords is about. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. The Three of Cups reverse, the Ten of Swords reverse. So, the Seven of Swords is a deceptive energy. It's kind of a sneaky energy, deceptive energy. And who comes up here but yourself? That's your energy. So I really feel like you have been fooling yourself. You're not wanting to see that, you're truly unhappy wherever this is, and you are in need of a change. You might fear, what other people are going to think of you if you do this. They're going to think you're immature, you can't handle it, whatever the case is. But in this place where you are, wherever it is that you're working, things are not going anywhere good. Okay. I feel like things are not going to change. You're just going to continue being upset and unhappy where you are, unfulfilled, and feeling like, you just don't fit in. People don't like you. You don't like them. People may be gossiping about you, talking about you. There might be betrayal in the workplace, backstabbing, just a horrible, horrible environment. And I feel like, you're going to get to the point where you just cannot take it. So why take this long route? You already know where the direction that it's headed. At least get your resume out there and seriously think about these options. Let the return those phone calls, honey, because this is not going to work out for you. And it's really not good for your peace of mind. So that's just my 2 cents there. It does not feel happy. It does not feel good. And if it doesn't feel good and if it doesn't feel happy, I don't know why you're doing it. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. And I hope that helps you guys. Leave me your comments and let me know what other readings you would like me to do aside from these monthly readings. Anything that piques your interest, let me know. I haven't gotten that many comments, so I want to know, are you guys interested in a particular X? Are you interested in, what is it that's on your mind? Okay, so just leave me your comments and I'll be happy to read them and accommodate. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.